ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
The next question we'll see is about Athma gyAnam, Athma dharSanam. There's a detailed question. I will make the question short. One can realize Bhagavan only after realizing one's own self. That realization of self-realization is what is known as Athma gyAnam, and subsequently it matures into Athma dharSanam. So these aspects need to be understood clearly, especially in context of our sampradayam, where Sharanagati or Prapatti is emphasized greatly. See, Sharanagati is the process of accepting Bhagavan as the upayam. So if there is an upayam, that is Bhagavan, then there must be someone who pursues such upayam. Who is the person who is pursuing, who is trying to perform a particular upayam, particular means to reach Bhagavan? That person is Atma. So Atma is nothing but self. So each one of us are Atmas. I am one Atma, another person. If you look at everyone in this world, everyone is an Atma. Now everyone has a body. So I have this body, this physical body. Another Atma has another physical body. It may be female. Another Atma has animal body. Another Atma has plant body. So in this manner, Atmas have different bodies. Each Atma has one body in general in this world. Now here Athma gyAnam refers to the knowledge where one understands oneself to be different from one's body. So for example, if I say I have a pen, I have an umbrella, I have a chair, I have a table. So if I say these, we can easily understand that here I is the subject, and this subject has so many things like pen, like chair, table, so many different things. Now the I here is constant for each individual. The I is constant, but the different objects which the individual gets associated, those are different. So chair is different from pen is different from computer is different from bag, but all of these belong to an individual. That individual is known as Atma. So understanding this is the first step in spiritual progress. So when we say my computer, my pen, my chair, my table, that means I am different from the object. So similarly, when we say my body, my hands, my brain, my heart, my legs, then we can understand that all of these are different from me. So I am the Atma here. That realization is known as Athma gyAnam. So getting that knowledge, getting that basic understanding is very, very important. And in our Sanatana Dharmam, in our Sri Vaishnava Sampradayam, in our Vaidika Dharmam, this knowledge is imparted from childhood. Even in day-to-day practice, in the olden days, in the past, people would always indicate the difference between Atma and body and mind and all of the entities which surround the Atma. It is naturally built in our Sanatana Dharmam, in our Vedika Dharmam. Now from this Athma gyAnam, one has to slowly progress. Now this Athma gyAnam itself, to attain that knowledge about the self, that itself is a very difficult stage for many jivatmas when they are bound in a body in this samsara. Many of those atmas go through different bodies without realizing the difference between the body and self. So, to get that knowledge that one is different from one's body, that itself is a great step forward. But one should not stop there. One should go on and analyze the nature of the self. What is this self? Is this self, is this Atma an independent person, or does he depend on someone else? Is he having some controller, some lord, or is he on his own? So these questions we have to start asking. We see that as an individual we get joy and sorrow, but we only seek joy. Why are we getting sorrow? That means someone is inflicting that sorrow upon us based on our own karma. This concept of karma is unique to our Vedika dharma, where each and every activity involves a karma, which results in punya or papa. So one who wants to be liberated from this material world samsara, then one will start slowly seeing one's Atma, one's individual nature, and analyze how one can improve oneself, how one can go from point A to point B and then point C and so on. So all of these happen with the help of this basic Atma gyAnam which was acquired in the beginning. So once that is acquired, then one goes on analyzing the self, so self-introspection, and then studying Shastram, studying about Jivatma, what are his qualities, what are his special aspects, and so on. So when we study these using the Purvacharya Granthams, our Purvacharyas have given tons of Granthams, so many wonderful works. When we study those, when we see Vedantam through the light of our Purvacharya's works, then we will have utmost clarity, and slowly from the Atma Jnanam one will go on to Atma dharSanam, that is seeing one's own self. But while doing that, while doing Atma dharSanam, one has to keep realizing that even though Atma is very luminous due to having knowledge and so on, one has to further enhance that knowledge. One has to keep studying Shastram, keep studying Purvacharya's works with the help of those who are learned in such Shastram and Sampradaya works. So when that process keeps advancing, from the stage of Atma Darshanam, one will go on to the stage of Bhagavad Darshanam. One will start seeing Bhagavan, and one will see that self is just a servant to such Bhagavan. So these are the steps. First Atma Jnanam, and then Atma Darshanam, and then Bhagavad Darshanam. In between we will have Bhagavad Jnanam also. We have to have knowledge about Bhagavan, only then we can see Bhagavan. So these processes are intertwined. As we progress in our Atma Jnanam, we get better and go towards self-realization and then realizing Bhagavan. All of these are explained in Granthams such as Sri Bhagavad Gita and many of our Purvacharya Granthams in detail. So one should engage more in studying these Shastram in accordance with the Purvacharya's instructions. That will immensely help in understanding the concept of Atma Jnanam, Atma Darshanam, and Bhagavad Darshanam.
ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம்.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.